Welcome into the recap of the Cubs. 6-3 loss, their third straight in the series to the Cincinnati Reds at the Great American Ballpark at Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust. They are the exclusive home of Cubs checking. Get your very own Cubs checking account at wintrust.com/Cubs or click the QR code on your screen. Not a good series, folks, and I know that it's probably not going to matter in the standings. I just don't like the way they're playing. I don't. I thought Assad was not great today, but you had a chance in the eighth inning to not only tie the ball game, but to get the lead in the ball game, and you don't come through. And those are big spots. You need big hits in big spots. And between Imanaga giving up 40 billion home runs the last few starts and what we're watching in this series, not happy as a Cubs fan the way they are playing as they head toward wild card round baseball, where it would take a catastrophic turn of events for them not to be hosting those games at Wrigley Field against the San Diego Padres. Let's get into it. It's also brought to you by our great partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, you should do it at tastytrade.com. Here's how this one got started. Cubs grabbed the lead in the third. Michael Busch, a monster home run. I mean, way out in right field. Three-quarters of the way up the bleachers out there. He crushed it. 1-0 Cubs. But this guy, Spencer Steer, this guy just keeps delivering. Hits into a force out. It brings home Matt McClain, 1-1. Will Benson, a base hit, 2-1. One of the hits they got in that inning, 111-mile-an-hour rocket that Dansby tried to field. 111? We're okay, Dansby. There's not a lot you can do there. But then the Cubs come back in the fifth. Reese McGuire, home run. We're tied at 2. But guess what? Bottom 5, spit it right back. When you get the game tied, you can't spit it right back by throwing another gopher ball. Well, that's exactly what they did. Spencer Steer, there he is again. He delivers, home run. They've got the lead. And then bottom of the 7th, TJ Friedl hits a home run. Reese McGuire doubles. It's a 4-3 game. And you've got men on and one out. Ian Happ waves at one up out of the zone. Got to have better plate discipline. He knows that. It's a tough fastball to hit. But when you elevate it, makes it very tough to catch up to. He strikes out. Cubs don't end up scoring anymore in the inning. It's a 4-3 game. And then in the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Stevenson with Marte aboard. Way up and way out. See you later. Thanks for coming. 6-3. And that is your final. Again, you can tell me I'm nuts because they're going to end up somewhere 90, 91 wins, go to the playoffs. That's super cool. Guess what? I don't like what I'm watching the last 3 days. I cut them a break on Thursday because they celebrated Wednesday going to the playoffs. Okay, Friday, you get one run. What was it? Or Thursday, you get one run. And then Friday, you lose. And then Saturday, you lose. We'll see if they can avert the sweep on Sunday. Pitching matchup we like to call Winging It, brought to you by our great partners at Hooters. Javier Assad, 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs there, earned 2 Ks and 2 walks. And then Pomeranz comes in. He gives up 2 hits, a run. It's earned 2 Ks, and he gives up the home run. And then Savali comes in. He gives up a run. And then Kittredge comes in. He gives up 2 runs. Nobody pitched well out of the bullpen, and the offense couldn't come up with a big hit in a big spot. For the Reds, their pitcher, Littell, 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs are earned, 4 Ks, a walk, 2 home runs allowed, and then they used 4 relievers to finish it off. Player of the game, I guess I got to go with Steer again. Dude had 2 RBIs. He hit a home run. So Spencer Steer is the apt player of the game. Folks, not this week, but the following week, it's playoff baseball. You play like this, you're going home. That is just a fact. Here's our Studio 41 look ahead. Studio41.com, home remodeling showroom. Do your kitchen like we did, that's the spot. Studio41.com. Okay, one more with the Reds. Can you avert the sweep? I hope so. Get Monday off. 3 with the Mets, and then 3 with the Cardinals. Those 6 all at Wrigley. And then it's playoff time. Who would you start in game one? I spoke to a former major league pitching coach last night. He called me. We're good friends. I said, hey, if you were the Cubs pitching coach, who would you start? You know what he told me? He'd start Matt Boyd in game one. He goes, did you watch him in the playoffs last year? He said, no, I would not start Cade Horton in game one. I'd use Cade Horton in game two, and he said he's not thrilled with how Imanaga's throwing it. He said he might end up starting Jamison Tyone in game number 3. You could go that way or Imanaga. So let me know what you think. Love to hear your thoughts. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. Hope you're not cheering for the Illini. Whoa. Take that.